I have something that you guys might be interested in.
Oh.
Are you familiar with Steven Crowder?
I know of him.
Yeah.
I know he's a man, allegedly.
Oh, thank you. Steven Crowder.
Yes.
Back when he was Louder with Crowder and it was in its prime and you had Trump was running for president the first time and he was firing on all cylinders. He was on his way up. He had a co-host.
Really?
Or a producer, whatever you want to call him, called Not Gay Jared. This little thin, waif-like guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a guy who kind of humanized Crowder a little bit because he seemed a little more humble. He seemed like a little more likable than Crowder was. And then he quit.
Yeah.
He quit, and Crowder made him sign an NDA that lasted forever.
Forever.
A forever NDA. Well, then a bunch of shit started coming out about Steven Crowder.
Mm-hmm.
And people started going to this Not Gay Jared and saying, hey, man, can you confirm any of this? Like, is he the way he is? And Not Gay Jared couldn't say anything because he had this NDA for this severance package that he got.
Ooh, so he got paid.
I don't know. This video is going to make that less clear than I thought.
Good. Glad to get some unclarity.
So now the guy's name is Jared Munroe.
Uh-huh.
That's Not Gay Jared. And he worked for Crowder for years on the way up.
Wait, does he gargle come like the other guy then who says he's not gay?
Who, Crowder?
No, the guy you're arguing with tonight.
No, Crowder gargles come, in my opinion.
Oh.
Without admitting he's gay.
Oh.
But this Not Gay Jared, that was Crowder's line. That was his joke. Ha, ha, ha. Got it? Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, anyway, Jared Munroe is now deciding that he's going to try to speak up.
Okay.
Now, he can't say specifics because he'll be sued and everything else.
So he's going to say things, but he can't say anything.
What he's going to do is he's filing a motion in court to repeal the NDA so he can talk openly about this guy because he says there's abusive, fucked up shit going on.
Okay.
And if I read between the lines of what he's saying, I think I know what it is.
Crowder fucked him in the ass.
Not far.
Oh.
Not far.
Okay.
So this is Not Gay Jared.
Uh-huh.
Crowder's former producer, sort of breaking his silence.
Okay.
Enough is enough.
And it's time for a change.
This can't go on any longer, and as the famous saying goes, sunlight is the best disinfectant. So, here we go.
I actually said that once when I was too lazy to put rubbing alcohol in a child's wound. I said, leave him outside. Sunlight's the best disinfectant. And then people ran with it, and I was like, guys, it's not true. Like, disinfectants are the best disinfectant. I was just lazy, and the kid was going to be fine. It was a paper cut. Fuck. But people kept leaving open, gaping wounds out in the sunlight thinking it was going to help. They all festered. What was I supposed to do?
Currently being legally abused and intimidated into silence by a former employer. This has been going on for a while now, and it simply cannot live in darkness for another day. But I am asking for your help to fight back. First, some context. In late October of 2023, to my surprise, I was served these papers. A cease and desist from my former employer.
Crowder.
Threatened severe legal action in the form of a lawsuit and demanded I cease communications with my friends.
So apparently what was happening was Crowder had just let a bunch of staffers go.
Uh-huh.
And those staffers were texting with Jared.
Yeah.
Now, Crowder is the kind of fucking lunatic who finds out that these people are texting with other Crowder employees and wants to see their phones. Yeah, he's a fucking Looney Tune.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy.
Do you remember the videos he had of his wife?
You can't have a... Yes. Yeah.
This kind of paints him in like an even crazier color than that. Because
so you couldn't have become friends with a coworker and then continued to talk to that person after they were...
because the two of you will talk about your experiences at Louder with Crowder, and technically your NDA says you can't do that. So Crowder then sues to see these people's cell phone records to stop them from talking to their friends about Louder with Crowder.
But don't you have your own... Like, how can he...
Because what he does is he buries you in a legal case that you can't afford. And you have to go to court and get a lawyer to defend yourself. Even though he can't make you do that, he can go to court and ask, and then you have to fight it. Our court system is so fucked that...
don't say.
In civil court, you're guilty until proven innocent. So, like, if a guy goes,
Weird.
I want to see his phone to see if he's violating this NDA.
Yeah.
And instead of the court going, well, you have no cause, get the fuck out of here, the court goes, well, we're going to send a thing then that asks him to do that. And if he says no, we can come to court and fight it. And then a judge will decide if he has to do it or not. And it could be the most open and shut thing in the world where the judge is clearly going to say no. But your lawyers spend hours on it. They end up going to court over it. They end up preparing papers for you.
Why at that point do you need a lawyer? Why can't you be served that and be like, okay, cool. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'll show up in court and I'll tell the judge, I don't want to do this.
You're probably right.
And then what's the judge going to say? At that point, it's still in the judge's hands, whether you have a lawyer or not. The judge going to be like, wait, why do you want to, why are you fucking with this guy?
Yeah. But
like, couldn't you do that on your own if it's that stupid? If it's that fucking mental?
Maybe, but then Crowder has lawyers. Sorry, I'm going to get up here with my pink pants.
You got some fucking pink hot pants there.
I certainly do. They're capris now. I like to roll them up.
This is so fucking disturbing.
But then Crowder has lawyers who want to enforce this NDA, and they insist to the court this NDA means that they can't talk even on text about this shit. And then the judge will have to hear them out and make a decision.
You can't have a private conversation about your experience you had somewhere with somebody.
I think you can. But if
I would think the fucking First Amendment says you're not going public with it. You're having a private conversation.
And I agree with you. But Crowder is the kind of motherfucker who goes to court just so he can get you in there, spend your money, and then finally just relent.
Well, then somebody should uncrowder Crowder.
I mean, they're trying.
I mean, fuck him.
The scare tactics of cease and desist are generally to intimidate, isolate, and eventually devastate.
I mean, not really. I got a bunch of them. I got one hanging up on the wall. I got 6 others from radio stations. You can kind of wipe your ass with them if you're not doing anything bad or against a deal you signed. Or you can just kind of shut the fuck up and move on.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth it.
Like most cease and desist, it also demanded that I swiftly provide them written certificate of my compliance. I did not. In the same delivery, I was also served these papers.
I don't like it when people do that when they don't show you the papers.
Right.
They go like, these papers. I'm like, dude, you didn't have to switch papers. Those papers look like the other papers because you're just showing us the back of them. You don't need to make a show of it.
Rule 202 petition from my former employer. You can look that up on the internet. I know I had to. These documents were filed with the county court of my former place of employment, demanding that I be subject to an oral deposition under oath for an unlimited amount of time where they were free to interrogate me on pretty much any private matter that they chose.
So Crowder's going to take this guy to court because he thinks he's texting with these recently fired employees. And he says, I want your phone. I want you in for a deposition, and we get to ask you whatever the fuck we want about anything we want. And like, he does this. He files these motions with people and then tries to get this passed through court. And if it doesn't, it still drains you of your money because Crowder's a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
And it made me think, like, this guy's poor soon-to-be ex-wife, like, what's she going to go through for court? Because Crowder is kind of the bitch in his relationship where he's going to spend all the money to go to court and do all the bitchy, shitty, passive-aggressive things.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Also in this petition.
I don't think Crowder cross-dressed all those times because he thought it was funny. I think Crowder really just has bitch tendencies about him.
For discovery, they demanded that I turn over documents of all communications with more than a dozen of my friends, an unlimited amount of unnamed persons in any form and over an unlimited period of time.
So basically what Crowder was asking for was, you have to provide me all the conversations you've had with these people plus any other people I think of. Now, that to me is the definition of a fishing expedition.
Yeah, a little bit.
If you have any information that he's saying certain things about you, then provide that and maybe you can get some stuff.
Kind of sounds like some things that were requested during what I think it was called discovery of a certain thing I went through lately. Fishing.
I did not. Now, I did not for a few reasons. Number one, I have seen how this employer handles legal issues, and I knew that once I opened the door to legal abuse, it would never, ever be shut. This is how they operate. In fact, I'm not the only one who's a current victim. My former employer is exploiting the legal system to abuse others right now.
I think that might be a
Weird.
reference to the soon-to-be ex-Mrs. Crowder.
No.
No
way.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that
I
Steven
think
Crowder.
he's referring to Crowder's cousin.
Crowder has a cousin who's a shitty author?
I didn't say that.
I didn't know that.
All in the darkness, fully knowing that the fear and risks it takes to speak up. This kind of harassment at the hands of the powerful isn't just designed to financially ruin somebody, it's designed to cripple their soul. Now, I wasn't about to put...
That's... Kid, I got some advice for you. Lose your soul. They can't hurt it. Tell that soul to fuck off. I don't need you anymore. I'm broken. And then nobody can touch it, my boy.
Soul doesn't do you any good.
Yeah. What are you going to do with
Fuck
this?
you need that for?
What are you going to do with a soul? Fuck a guy in the ass, you mo?
my family on embarking upon a journey down that road.
That road for Crowder? The Hershey Highway. He's gay.
Number two, I was not about to allow the privacy of my personal
gay.
life,
Number two.
the trust I have with my friends, and the real relationships I have with them to be violated in such an vindictive and abusive manner. It simply was not going to happen.
Imagine, now, this guy's been gone from Crowder's show for 5 or 6 years, I think, at this point.
Oh, wow.
5 or 6 years, and Crowder's like, I still want to see your phone. I want to know who you're talking to. Are you talking shit about me? It's like, imagine being such a lunatic, narcissist, sociopath.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Crowder's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
100%.
I received the latest article of legal harassment on Friday, March 22nd, 2024.
Again,
Oh.
5 to 6 years after this guy was done working for Crowder, Crowder's still, you talking about me? You talking about me? Don't you be talking about me. I don't want you talking about me.
Move on! Stop projecting and move on!
But it makes me want to know what this guy knows, because
No
if
shit.
Crowder is monitoring this guy's communication this much, Crowder has to be one fucked up donkey, yo.
Yeah?
He's got to be a pretty messed up dude.
After a month now of litigation exhausting even the court with relentless amendments to their Rule 202 petition, my ex-employer was finally awarded their request for my oral deposition and any document of communication with my friends that they believe may provide any avenue to sue me or others. As it stands, they await my forced cooperation. I will not. I will continue to fight. Now, here's the big question, is what was their entire reason for this harassment and the basis for their claims?
That's what I want to hear. Why the fuck is Crowder so interested in who you're talking to and what you're saying this long after he's been fired?
These documents, an NDA.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Crowder's AIDS test.
Ha.
Shit.
Some more context. I signed this separation agreement, an NDA, containing a strict and very broad non-disparagement clause many years ago. I voluntarily left my job after deciding I could no longer put myself or my growing family through the toxic and abusive work environment I had endured for years.
Now, we've heard over the years that Crowder is a terrible boss.
Yes.
He takes his employees, he makes them walk his dog and make him a baked potato at random times. There's like accusations that he makes him do he pulls his cock out and shit, and like he does really weird gay stuff. There's a lot of accusations that Crowder's not a normal boy, as it were. So it makes you wonder, why does a guy who think about it. Why does a guy who goes on the air for hours a day, says all kinds of stuff, talks about all kinds of things, reveals all kinds of personal information, why does he make people who work closest to him sign such overarching permanent NDAs where you can't talk about anything you saw or did while you worked there? It's got to be because there's fucked up shit going on.
Way more than what you're hearing. Yeah.
Right. And I believe most of it would involve Crowder doing quasi-gay things. That's just where my brain goes.
This place was and is to this day a workplace rife with sexual misconduct, degeneracy, and aggression.
All right.
So Crowder's a bit of a mo, and he's doing some weird shit, and he's also bullying people. I mean, I hope this guy wins his case and they can get this NDA lifted, because I want to hear what the fuck this guy has to say.
Right.
I want to hear him get after it. I want to hear him go, listen, you want to know what a piece of shit Crowder is? This motherfucker one time. There's a rumor that they were driving to some event and Crowder put his dick on this guy's shoulder. Now, I'm sorry. That's not I resign from my job and I'll sign an NDA. That's I'm going to beat the shit out of you for doing that.
Yeah, but I mean, pretty impressive. You can flop your dick on a shoulder.
If you put your dick... I didn't say he did it from 2 rows back. He's probably just standing right over him and just... Whoop.
Yeah, that's...
The things I saw.
Cool. The things he
done
saw.
To me and the things
dick on a shoulder.
I witnessed my employer do to others were disgusting, shocking, and utterly indefensible.
Please lift the NDA on this motherfucker. He's teasing us too much. I need to know what the fuck Crowder's up to. Because it's going to confirm so much shit for people like me.
Uh-huh.
I might watch Oh, shit. Nightwave's going to start at 9. I want to see Mersh's take on this. I want to see Mersh watch this. And I want to see what Mersh thinks. Because Mersh always has really good takes on Crowder.
Yeah.
And he always kind of calls it about Crowder before anything happens. So I strongly encourage you at 9, even though we're going to be on for another hour, to watch Nightwave if he's doing this not gay Jared thing. Because this guy is laying it out there like he's bubbling. And he's like, oh, you won't believe the fucking shit that this guy does. It's degenerate. It's indefensible. It's disgusting. It was so bad that this guy had to take a decent job and leave.
Yeah.
He had a growing family. His wife was pregnant. He had to get the fuck out. This guy was such a pig. Yeah. I need to hear these stories. Lift this guy's NDA.
I have the receipts.
Oh, shit.
This all took a serious toll on my personal health.
Especially his tonsils.
To the point near the end of my tenure, the work environment had become so toxic that I had to be admitted into a heart hospital. And after many tests, I was ultimately put on anti-anxiety medication. This condition was something new to me. I had no history of it prior to my employment there and have never been treated for it since.
Think about that.
Divorce does the same thing.
Oh, you pussy. I just used tears and alcohol like a man.
Oh, there's plenty of that, too.
They're trying to kill me. My cousin was a piece of shit.
Yeah. Mine too.
But with this guy, imagine how bad a place has to be. That not only do you go on anti-anxiety medication for the first time in your life because of it, but once you leave, you don't need the anti-anxiety medication ever again. That's how you know it's not all in your head. That's how you know you can't get through it with like goose fraba and breathing and shit. Because, hey, what caused it? Working here. What cured it? Not working there.
Yeah.
Well, then I think we can narrow down what was causing the anxiety.
Uh-huh.
Now, when I decided to resign, my wife was pregnant with our firstborn child.
Well, no, she wasn't
Well,
pregnant.
it wasn't born yet.
Yeah, it wasn't your firstborn child.
It was your first unborn child.
Yeah.
Well, no, we don't even know that.
Yeah,
It might not have been his first unborn. It was just your wife was pregnant with an unborn child.
Your wife was pregnant with your first child. It wasn't born yet.
Yeah.
It was a terrifying position to be put in, but I absolutely knew that I could not be the husband or dad I was called to be for them in my current state. Something had to change.
That would be funny. Like, we all want to hear how gay Crowder is.
Uh-huh.
We all want to hear what a monster Crowder is. But we still want to reserve the right to call you a weepy bitch.
You can fucking man up and provide for your family.
I couldn't let Crowder's dick be on my shoulders, so I abandoned my job and I put my family in hardship because Crowder wanted to dick touch my lips.
And if I couldn't change my work environment, then it was time for me to remove myself from it. I was fully aware that willfully resigning would mean I would forfeit any sort of severance. trusted that God would provide.
Wait. Oh, God. Can we...
You want to stop with God? Two divorced guys going, all right, quit talking about God. He doesn't care.
Oh, boy, is that a touchy subject. Oh, is that a touch? I got some rants on that. Anyways, let's move on with this.
You know what you should do when you start talking about stuff like that? You should definitely pour whiskey into a glass. That definitely makes.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
What I had not anticipated is how much it would cost me to quit. This is where my first experience with legal abuse began. Starting from the day I delivered my notice of resignation, I was put on the phone with company lawyers, and the good cop, bad cop coercion campaign to get my signature on an NDA was well underway.
Imagine what a fuck you are that a guy comes in and he goes, hey, man, give him my notice. I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And immediately you sick lawyers on him and go, sign this fucking NDA. Make sure you never say anything about anything you saw here.
You can't just go, all right, Matt, this,
yeah,
cool. You know, this ain't a fitting place for you. Great. Enjoyed it while you worked here.
Right.
Thanks for all your effort. Best of luck, bud.
Yeah. We'll replace you, but you think you can stay on and train your replacement a little bit, and then, then you can take off. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Not like, hey, I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Yeah? You better sign this fucking NDA so you don't say anything about anything you saw here, motherfucker. You're like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking shady.
You know you're doing fucked up shit when as soon as someone says, I'm going to leave, you go, okay, go talk to legal about the NDA. It's like, whoa. Okay, first of all, if you have a boilerplate NDA written, you're already fucked up.
Yeah, it says
you're
a lot.
You're a weirdo if you're like, here's our NDA. You're like, you just have one of these ready? That's odd.
I was told many lies throughout this process. I immediately hired my own legal counsel, and by the grace of God, understanding my predicament, he even agreed to work for half of his normal rate. Even so, the legal fees immediately began to pile up.
Yeah, lawyers are not cheap. Like half your normal rate is still in
worth it.
What I meant to say was, it's worth it. It's expensive, but it's frustrating. You cry a lot. They're not going to stop until I'm dead. But it's worth it.
My former employer and his attorney argued I could not work in media anywhere in the world, and most certainly not in the United States for 2
What, is he going to get a job producing in India, and they're going to be like, oh, so this Crowder guy is a giant asshole. I did not know that. God. Crowder is a piece. God, he's such a fucking dick.
You worked for me for a few years doing a thing. You can never fucking work ever again, ever. You can't earn money for your family. You have to be poor, live on the street, and your kids are going to die.
What a vindictive little cunt.
What a fucking asshole. Fuck
right?
him. Fuck. You know what? I hope his chest fucking ends up still collapsing onto his fucking lungs. That lying motherfucker. That wasn't even for a real thing, I bet. It was just a fucking, I want to puff my
cosmetic.
chest out.
Yeah, it was definitely cosmetic.
Yeah,
100%.
I want to be fucking big chested, look fucking tough.
I agree with you.
Fuck you. I hope that backfires. I hope it crushes your fucking lungs, punctures them, and
you hope his chest turns into
die.
the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
Yes. Yes.
But no, he's a piece of shit. But why was Landau allowed? Like, remember Landau shit on him when Landau left Louder with Crowder? He went on Kumia's show. He started talking shit about Crowder and what a garbage human being he was, and like the Dave shut the fuck up light and all that stuff. Did you ever hear about the Dave shut the fuck up light? Yeah.
Oh, I heard about the shut the fuck up light.
Oh my God. He's like when Crowder was on a rant, nobody could talk, so he'd hit the shut the fuck up light.
Yeah, it's right there.
I don't have one.
Yeah, you do. That's why I stop talking sometimes.
No, when that lights up, you'll see it just forms the shape of a swastika and shoots across the room like a disco ball.
2 years. This is not because I had voluntarily signed some sort of non-compete in my original employment agreement. It was because they decided a non-solicitation clause that was in said original agreement would retroactively be interpreted as the broadest and strictest non-compete one could draft.
No, a non-solicitation clause means either you can't solicit someone else for a job or they can't solicit you for a job, one of the two.
Uh-huh. So how do you get a new job? I'm confused.
Not work for Steven Crowder.
And then find a job.
And then, and then you go find a job.
Oh, okay.
It told me my Twitter account, another potential lifeline to future work, which I had owned and been the sole manager of since 2009, was to be turned over to them on the argument that it was somehow their intellectual property now.
I hope you didn't turn it over. Like, I hope you didn't give him your
you asked
Twitter.
something similar to that?
Oh, yeah, and then I quit. But he had already quit, and they were trying to take this stuff from him. I don't understand where they had any leverage. You're quitting.
Yeah.
They're like, sign this NDA. Fuck them. Don't sign it.
Yeah.
Leave. I guess they could say you're in breach of contract if you still had time left. Then serve the time on your contract and then leave. But like signing an NDA when you're already quitting, just go, no, fuck you, I'm leaving. I'm not signing this NDA. Yeah. If they're not going to make you sign an NDA when you first sign up, certainly don't sign one on your way out the fucking door.
No shit.
Hey, we'll give you a bunch of money if you sign this NDA. No, because my ability to talk about what a piece of shit you are is worth more than, 10 grand or whatever it is.
Right.
Presumably to keep me from working even further, my former employer even tried to claim my personal production equipment, gear I had owned for years prior to working there, as company property.
It's just a vindictive cunt. That's all it is. Crowder is just a vindictive cunt. How dare you leave me? This guy has abandonment issues. That's why with his wife, remember when she said, I'll leave, I'll go get groceries, he goes, well, how does that affect me? Now I can't go anywhere. What if I want to go somewhere? It's like, you're being a dick to her already, bro. Let her leave.
Jesus.
Oh, he is a bag of shit. And then somebody wants to quit, and he's like, don't you text anybody about me. Dude, if you have to tell people don't text anybody about me, you're probably doing some shit that you need to fix.
Uh-huh.
Usually if I've ever told people, like, don't say anything about this, I'm about to say something fucked up.
Yeah.
If you're like, hey, don't tell anybody about this, but I fingered my own asshole last night, and I kind of liked it. Like
touch the tip of the duty.
I touched a little duty. No, as we learned earlier, apparently that wasn't a woman, and I grazed a prostate. Yeah.
Yes.
Producing every receipt to validate my ownership, a vicious lie that I stole from the company was born and disseminated by my employer. By the way, breaking their side of this bogus mutual non-disparagement agreement.
I'm starting to get the idea that Steven Crowder might be a little cunt.
I'm going to go with he's a giant cunt.
Oh, okay. Well, I was being conservative.
Yeah. No, don't be conservative with this.
Sorry about that.
I have those receipts.
I just thought Crowder would like that if I was conservative.
As well. All I simply wanted to do was peacefully leave.
Isn't that the greatest? That's divorce, too, by the way.
You don't say.
That's divorce in a nutshell. What Jared Munroe went through was a divorce. He was the guy in the divorce. Crowder was the bitch.
Yep.
Jared went, and this is every divorce, or at least everyone that I've ever heard of or experienced.
Yep.
Where you go, I want to get the fuck
just settle.
out of
Let's
here.
Just go. Let's just go our separate
I
ways.
want to hang out with my children on my time.
Yep.
I want to get away. I want to have some sanity. I want some peace. No. And then the other party goes, I'll make you fucking pay for one of leaving, you motherfucker. And you're like, I literally just...
No, you got that wrong. I'll make you pay for me wanting to leave you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a dish. Nobody ever.
That happens too. And then you don't get your kids on your time. You're gonna have supervised visitation.
I didn't know that.
Yet. Yeah. Jesus. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take everything from you.
They really get vindictive, and it's like, if you would look in the mirror once in a while and realize that it's fucking you.
I'm so not happy with myself. I don't want you to ever find your own happiness ever.
I'm sorry, was that a dictaphone being played back to me while I write my autobiography? Sorry about that. No, but it sounds like Jared's going through a divorce.
Uh-huh.
Where he's like, I just wanted to peacefully leave. And they're like, let me see your fucking phone. Who are you saying shit about? What are you saying about me to other people? And it's like, you don't want to see my phone. It ain't good. I mean, it's divorce. Here's the weirdest part. When you go through a breakup or anything like that, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say any of this specifically applies to me.
Uh-huh. I wasn't either. I was just,
but
throwing
when you go to your people and you talk a bunch of shit, because that's what you do.
Yeah.
You give the other person that grace. You go, well, yeah, you get to talk shit about me to your people. But when they're so psychotic that they try to go to your people and talk a whole bunch of shit about you, like let's say I broke up with a girl 20 years ago. And let's say that girl, out of nowhere, just started telling my family members that I tried to R-word them.
Okay.
And that would make you so furious that you'd be like, I want to destroy this person.
Right.
But ultimately you go, no, they're just trying to get your go. They're just trying to fuck you up. That person you broke up with 20 years ago, you would hate them forever. You'd never want to talk to them again.
Right.
But then maybe they'd say something like, oh, it's not a big deal. Just got a little, just got a little crazy. And what do you do? It's like, no. We're not like friends where you get to go. No, I hate you forever now. Like you're a piece of shit for doing that. Like if you want to talk shit to everybody that's on your side of things, that's part of quitting your job.
Yes.
But when you go over to the other person's people and you go, give me all your cell phone records, let me see what you're saying about me, that's an obsessive fucking crazy person. And I relate to Jared here.
So do I.
Because I appreciate Jared going, I just want peace, leave me the fuck alone. Never in your life. If you're in a position like Jared, and I've been in a position like Jared, I've never.
I've never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, with an employer.
Oh.
Yeah, with an employer.
I just realized there's a name on that folder that's very familiar.
Do you like him?
Oh, a lot.
He's great, isn't he?
Oh, fucking the
best.
I've never been in that situation though.
That's true. Very level-headed, not like a panicky. Fucking, very cerebral.
So that just caught me off guard. Sorry.
But yeah, when you're going through a breakup, I have it out for the same reason you do. But when you're going through a breakup like he is with an employer and whatnot, and you go
break up with an employer,
and you go, I just want peace, and the other person obsesses. It's like, well, at least you just hope that the whole world sees who the damaged person is.
Yes,
and they don't always, but sometimes they do.
Yeah.
It was clear by my employer, though, that this was not only unacceptable, but that I needed to be punished for doing so. Being bullied on each of these terms, and many more, fighting for my basic freedoms to leave and provide for my family, immediately sent me into legal debt. I did not want to sign anything, mind you. But the negotiations with my former employer left no question that without a signed NDA, my guaranteed silence, I would undoubtedly be harassed well into the future. No matter if there are future claims against me for where I worked or what I did or what I said were legitimate or not, it didn't matter. It would cost me thousands and thousands to fight back. And they
literally all this guy wants to do is go to work.
Yeah.
He wants to go to work, and this former employer is so obsessed with how he might look and what this guy might say that he's going to stop him from working.
I kind of feel like this guy would have left the whole Crowder thing and just moved on with his fucking life. Would have got healthy.
Not said a word.
Not just fucking moved on.
Right.
Done his thing, supported his family, and been happy.
I know this. When I get away from toxic people, I just want to be away from the toxicity.
Yeah, you don't want to.
And when I get away from the
diving back into it,
and when I get away from the toxicity, I find beautiful young, blonde non-toxicity in my spirit.
Yes.
And I want to cling and hold on to that non-toxicity for the rest of my life. But toxicity that you went to get away from goes, oh, so you're saying I should come and destroy all of the beautiful things that you've built and try to kill it? And no, you should go live your own toxic life. You have
figure out how to be not toxic.
You have a whole new thing to go be toxic at. Go do that and live your toxic life for the both of us. I want to go over here and do non-toxic.
Sometimes though, those toxic people don't have a new thing to be toxic at. Because
then I pray for the non-toxic people who find themselves in that.
Because they can't move on. So they have to keep being toxic towards the thing that they were always toxic about.
That happens from time to time. I feel for people who live through that currently at the moment.
I knew that.
So do I.
I had to make a deal with nothing but a small savings account, and my last paycheck, I had to accept the deal I could afford.
Small savings account. Somebody's bragging.
He has a savings account. Holy shit, he's doing good.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Whoa.
Oh, did you mean dwindling retirement and checking accounts?
It's very important to note here that
I got to buy groceries this week.
Couldn't wait 5 more days to go to that dentist appointment? Just had to...
Where is it? It's here. I was not paid a single dollar for its consideration. Which brings me to what you might be asking next. What was the reason I did sign this?
Right. Why did you sign this? Why didn't you say, fuck you, I'm quitting, I'm not signing this?
And again, as a man with his first child on the way, the small victory I got from it. The primary reason I signed the NDA was for a small carve-out in the non-compete clause, which allowed me to freely seek employment using some of my skill sets at another specific company.
So, you signed an NDA that let you not talk about this guy forever.
And only work for one?
And they let you talk to one company about working for them. Dude, you fucked up. Look, I'm sure Crowder's a piece of shit and he's an absolute demon to work for, and you didn't know that going in. And I empathize with you there. But you handled this remarkably poorly.
At least I could feed my family. That provision, however, was a lie.
Weird.
You mean the untrustworthy piece of shit you were not going to work for anymore because he'd cause you to go on anxiety meds because he was such a demon? Didn't keep his word? You fucked this up, dude. I want to feel for this guy.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear him trash the shit out of Crowder. But he's also really stupid. Not even like in hindsight. Like in the moment, he was stupid.
Yeah, spineless.
And upon starting my new job at the new said company, I was giving another one of these, a cease and desist.
Really? Oh, you mean the vindictive cunt ex-wife employer that you had? Followed you to the next thing that made you happy and then attacked that and tried to destroy it because they're miserable with themselves, Steven Crowder was? You don't say.
You know what you got to do? Cut him out.
I hate Steven
Tell
Crowder.
him no. Tell him no. You know what? No. You don't. No, just stop. You're not getting that. You're not getting. I don't owe you that answer. Right. Fuck you.
That's what you say to all the Steven Crowders out there.
Yes, the Steven Crowders.
I do have to give Steven Crowder one piece of respect.
What's that?
If he wrote a book, people might buy a copy rather than just never buy it and then claim that he's an author. Steven Crowder would never do that. He's got more honor than that.
And was promptly, unlawfully terminated from that position.
Wow, so you're saying that after you got out of this toxic relationship and tried to get free and start a new untoxic relationship, the toxic person tried to stick their nose in it and destroy it for you? Wow, that person would be the biggest piece of shit who ever lived and deserves only terrible things to ever happen to them their entire life if someone ever behaved that way. Now, if you don't believe you behaved that way, I'm certainly not talking about you, so I don't need to hear anything.
No, not at all.
If you are a piece of shit who tries to destroy beautiful things because you're a toxic asshole, then I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
And you have to then admit that. Or don't. But that's where I'm saying this guy's kind of dumb.
Uh-huh.
And I have life experience that maybe helps where this guy didn't. But like if you meet a toxic person, they're going to keep trying to destroy you because they're unhappy with themselves. They're going to follow you around and try to take shit from you.
Yes, they do.
Don't sign anything.
That's what they do.
Right. Don't sign anything they give you because they're a demon.
I added thousands more to my legal debt trying to fight back. My wife was very pregnant by this time.
My wife.
A financial safety net for groceries and a baby crib, much less a legal fund to file a countersuit. I simply had to let it go, trusting God had a plan.
That's always a great idea. This guy's fucking dumb. I mean, I want to like him, and I'm sure he's a nice guy, but like you're dealing with an operator like Crowder, and you let him walk all over you, and you put yourself in this position. I mean, you were really a sap.
I know he's a nice guy, but you can't rely on God in a situation like this.
No.
You gotta say, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna use the devil. I'm gonna fuck this guy in the ass.
No, you know what you need? A good Jew lawyer. That's what you need, not God. You need a good Christ-killing legal counsel. Legal counsel?
To that point, I want to say that
I've had 3 beers. I've had nothing to eat today.
Oh, good job.
Because it's been snowing and I've been doing shit and I didn't want to go out. And it's time to go grocery shopping. I could have some chicken patties.
You didn't do laundry because you're in pink sweatpants and you didn't eat.
I did laundry. Laundry's done. I got to fold it.
You just chose to wear those amazing
I haven't folded the laundry yet.
But I'm happy to report that he did have a plan, and what was intended for evil,
God
used for good.
Oh, yeah,
and it took me years to pay off my legal debt. But the story of God's faithfulness in my life became a very large part of my testimony.
Oh, well, fuck me. I'm wrong then.
Oh, no. Wait until he gets to the rest of it.
Oh.
God definitely dropped this flat.
I'm just so grateful for the opportunities that he gave me. And
yeah,
it's a story for another day. But back to this. While my supposed non-compete expired after 2 years, unfortunately, the most egregious part of my NDA, the part that silences my free speech, has no expiration.
Why did you...
I've been watching that slowly teeter longer and longer, waiting for it to
I've
fucking
been moving
fall.
that but with my aggression.
Yes, you have.
I've just been moving that off the printer with my
It's been drawing towards you.
So I've just been pounding on the table and that just moves. Yes. Holy shit.
It's fucking amazing. The offering plate with the trophy, the trophy statue thing in it, tipped off the printer.
Why did you sign it?
Because he's an idiot. Because God likes
well,
to make
NDAs are
hurt.
classically used to protect trade secrets. Unfortunately, in the entertainment industry, they are too often used to protect disgusting, unlawful activity and many forms of abuse. We see examples of this all the time.
Looking at you, Harvey Weinstein.
Powerful people and their attorneys routinely use NDAs to silence victims in order to remain powerful people.
Now, I'm not a powerful people, but at the same time, if an employee, like employees have left here, I've never asked them, hey, sign a thing that says you won't say bad shit about me. Because for 2 reasons. One, I don't do anything egregious enough to feel embarrassed about what they might say. And 2, I'm human. I probably have done some things that suck and that are shitty and that people go, oh, yeah, Aaron, sometimes he gets really pissy and cunty.
Well, what was that thing when I left radio you made me sign?
That was a promise to suck my dick whenever I ask for it. And by the way, 10:05.
Someone's dick's getting wet. It ain't mine.
Free speech matters.
Ooh.
Matters a lot to me, and that's not just a t-shirt slogan.
That might not mean much to you, but it does to me. So say I'm a middle of the road, ain't got no show. Used to work on Crowder, now I'm an average Joe.
It really matters. And these kind
But I'm not Brittany Griner, an NDA signer, and I can't say shit about my boss. That might not mean much to you, but it does to me.
kinds of NDAs right here, stemming from this, are unquestionably unconstitutional. I will not live with the burden of this unconstitutional NDA over my head for the rest of my life, especially when information I have can be used to aid other victims escape their own abusive situations, which is the context for which this former employer feels they caught me breaking my agreement. Let me be clear, what I'm afraid of is legal harassment in perpetuity, not the truth. Only one side of this ordeal is spending a fortune to hide truth and punish anyone who dares speak up for themselves or other victims.
Crowder. Oh, wait, he can't answer. That would be funny if someone went, you mean Crowder? And he went, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Do you know the mental, like, fucking energy that goes into keeping... He's grabbing papers and papers. He knows what papers he's grabbing when he's talking about certain... All these fucking different forms and stacks of papers and different things. They're all individual things. And this guy's like, oh, I have this one, I have this one, I have this... That's a lot of shit to keep track of. That's a lot of energy. This poor motherfucker
has been tortured.
Yes.
Yeah. He's been tortured.
Yes.
And it's crazy how much I relate to him.
I know. It's like your weird autism with, I know this actor in this movie who said this one fucking line. You fill your head with fucking nonsense like this dipshit.
Well, I will not give in to
It's making me feel better about my situation.
Good.
harassment by my former employer. I have to recognize that this process has already become unbearably expensive. Not only because of the general expense of the legal process, but because my former employer has seemingly unlimited wealth and resources to gleefully spend.
And your parents apparently horribly mismanaged your grandmother's finances, and you were kind of hoping that would get you through.
Right. Weird. Crowder's rich.
Punishing powerless people. I tried to handle legal fees on my own these last months, and the fees have already reached the tens of thousands of dollars with no resolution in sight. Unstopped, this type of legal abuse could go on for years and years and quickly escalate into hundreds of thousands of dollars as I fight to protect myself and my family. I cannot put my wife and my children through
My
this.
wife?
Not again. I cannot be bound to an unconstitutional NDA like this forever. Protecting my family.
Yeah, if you keep bound to this NDA and keep costing you this much money, your wife's going to be bound to the NBA, if you know what I mean.
Nah.
Means finding
a black guy.
Yes.
Tall. Strong. Probably big cock.
path that doesn't leave us in financial ruin, and we are simply out of funds, and I have no other option but to ask for help. I'm asking for donations for two reasons.
You'll just spend it all on booze.
I mean, can you blame him, though?
Right?
I wouldn't.
I used to work with Crowder. I think that would be a better use of the money,
I used to work with Crowder. I just need to get drunk and forget it.
Just need vodka because they can't smell it at my new job.
Number one.
Is that true, by the way? Can you?
No, it's not.
I was gonna say you still smell like alcohol.
No, I can. I've smelled vodka on people at a job.
One, obviously, to help with the financial burden I've already accrued with this legal matter right here. That's taken care of. That matter is priority number one.
That's
as I'm
number
going
one.
Further and further into debt with each passing day. The second reason I'm asking for financial assistance is to proactively address my unconstitutional anti-free speech NDA, which is the basis for all of their claims against me.
I love you. And I want to see Crowder go down as bad as anyone else does. But why the fuck did you sign it? Like, you want to fight this thing now and you want people's money. Like, now you're asking for people's money. Yes. Like, when I ask for people's money, I go, I'll do a show. If you love the show, here, I'm begging you for your money so I can keep doing the show. Blah, blah. Look, I want Crowder to be called an asshole. I want to hear all the terrible stories about Crowder. I do. But if you're going to ask me for the money, I have to ask you, why the fuck did you sign this thing in the first place if it could end up getting here? Like you've said, you've watched this guy get vindictive before. You've watched this guy be a piece of shit. Why did you trust that he would be cozy with this NDA or like cool with this NDA where you wouldn't have to fight it like this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, at the same time, I felt like, what the fuck am I going to do?
I hear you. And you also go, I never thought they'd be that fucking crazy. I thought they'd leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. I gave you what you fucking wanted. Can't we just move forward with life?
And it's just more. I hate you. Vindictiveness. Fucking inability to move on. More. That's Crowder.
I can't let go of any control ever in the future.
Crowder, right?
I need to control everything. Crowder, yes.
Yeah, that's Crowder says that.
Yes.
Crowder says things like, I'm insecure with my role, and I don't want to see anyone else have any success in that role. And if they do, and anyone who works for me ends up loving them more than I do because I'm insane, then I'm going to try and viciously stop that person because I'm a vile piece of shit, says Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder, I've heard, does that to his employees all the time.
I don't know why that one hit so close to home.
Oh. Did you work for Crowder?
No.
Oh.
Simplest resolution here.
That's why it's so weird. I don't get it.
Would be for Max employee.
We have officially done the funniest take on this Jared thing that anybody's ever done. When Mersh does his might be better. But watching two guys like us do this.
You know what? No, you know what? I like Mersh, but come on, this has got to be the best.
This might be the best.
Lawyer to release me from the NDA. give me and my fellow ex-employees the same free speech they publicly champion for every other American. But I can almost
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Crowder's a giant piece of shit hypocrite who smiles in front of other people's faces while they talk about you, but then is a nasty giant piece of fucking dog shit when nobody's looking? I agree. I know that Crowder. The Crowder that smiles real big and tells people that they should have this right and that right, but then when nobody's around, that Crowder is a vile, evil demon piece of shit who doesn't mean a fucking word of it. That manipulative cunt named Steven Crowder. Yes, I get you. I feel you.
The Crowder I know, actually a lot of people saw very quickly for the true colors. That's the Crowder I know.
The Crowder I know is so mentally ill and so narcissistic.
We're getting back. Okay, we're on the
and
same page,
sociopathic that I've actually seen Crowder operate in ways where they're manipulating people. And then when I was on that end of Crowder's abuse, Crowder was still trying to pull it off.
Yeah. But you didn't know it was happening at the time.
No, because Crowder's such a crafty piece of shit.
But I don't think Crowder knows he's a crafty piece of shit like he is.
No,
I think Crowder doesn't even know Crowder's doing it.
Crowder knows he's a crafty piece. I used to think that Crowder didn't know.
I think we've experienced two different Crowders.
Probably different eras of Crowder.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, different time window.
That will not happen. I've already witnessed them spend unfathomable amounts of...
Mine was CRTV Crowder. Yours was probably Blaze Crowder. That was it.
Got it.
Either way.
Crowders fucking suck.
Either way, if Crowder found a way to just disappear.
Oh, God.
I really love
so many people would be better off.
Money.
Oh, God. Men, women, and children would all be better off if Crowder was
could you imagine how the children
picture.
could develop healthy...
If they weren't listening to Steven Crowder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Steven Crowder is a cunt.
In other cases, to protect their double life and secrets. No more darkness.
I don't care anymore. Crowder.
That's why, beyond the current burden I face from my ex-employer's legal abuse, I will be using these donations to fight back and file a counter motion.
So that's
Good
basically...
luck!
Good luck. That always works well. Hey, whatever you think it's going to cost, add a 0 to it.